Good afternoon, traders. How you doing today? Glad to see you. Happy what is this? Happy Tuesday. By the way, if you hear any background noise, my housekeeper Maria is here doing her thing. So you may hear some noise in the background. I don't know. She's actually bringing the trash cans in at the moment. That was very nice of her. Unexpected. So, man, this market. I spent a couple minutes digging around on the Twitters to see who else is talking about the lack of breadth combined with market price. I will say, I think I saw two, maybe one person who was like, what's the point? Who cares about market breadth? As long as it's going up, that's all that matters. I agree. That's why I'm not betting against it going up higher. I don't know how long it's going to go up, but I do know that the way that it works, it's math, right? If you have the index and it's moving up and the index is comprised of 500 stocks, and let's say 300 of those stocks are actually going down, that means it's getting harder and harder for the index to go up on its own. So personally, I am observing and very cautious, and that is the reason why I've not been getting busy with trades, and I don't know how long I'm going to wait, right? As long as I've been saying, that is part of the trading, right? I can go weeks. I know the gains will be there whenever I start back trading again, but I'm not going to force it when the market is having two different conflicting signals going on. Nathan, good to see you, my friend. Jorn, how you doing, bud? Jorn, I thought about you with all this stuff going on with Boeing, with the front wheels falling off, the doors blowing out. What else? I heard that there was a cargo plane that caught fire, and I'm like, geez, I hope Jorn's okay. So it's good to see you, Jorn. Donna, good afternoon to you. Okay, so let me show some of the things that I found, right? This person was talking about market breadth. He says, yeah, not good. Man, this is weird. The S&P 500 is with 0.35% of a 3-year high. This is new all-time highs on the stock market. So I don't know exactly what he's going at, but we're basically there. I guess he's saying maybe it's like this much higher than. Fewer than 40% of the stocks are above their own 10-day moving average. Fewer than 60% are above their 50-day average, and fewer than 70% are above their 200-day average. So what he's saying is all of the pieces that make up the index, it's fewer than 60% are above their 50-day, fewer than 70% are above their 200-day. And since 1928, that's only happened once. August 8th, 1929. When was the stock market crash? It's like October, right? October 29th, 1929. So he's saying, yeah, this situation lit up one time ever, and it was about 2 months before the major crash. Now, I don't want to see a major crash. I was doing some consulting with a credit union in Louisiana this morning, talking to them, and I'm like, I'm so bearish. I am beyond bearish right now, because you've got credit card debt hitting all-time highs. You've got the money supply. I was looking at this one credit union, and their deposits, right? They peaked during COVID and have now basically gotten flat to COVID and going down. And my hypothesis, my thesis is that there's no possible way that we're going to have a soft landing. Well, how would we, right? When people are just trying to keep up with their own lifestyles, and it's causing credit cards to get maxed out. It's causing savings to plummet. I don't see how this gets resolved in an easy way, shape, or form. So I am very bearish on the economy, but I also am saying, I don't know when this is going to happen. But all the fundamentals of a very bearish stance of the economy are there. In fact, I just saw credit cards and auto loans just hit new delinquency highs since 2008, since the last recession. So the government, I'm sorry, I just get out my little soapboxes. I love this stuff. This is why I get into it. The government is trying to tell you that things are all sunshine and rainbows and to make sure you vote for them. But we know the truth. You can't be maxing out credit cards. You can't be taking out savings, and you can't be having record high delinquencies since the last recession and say things are awesome. Just not happening. Nathan says, completely random question. Why do you have the headphone jack in the headphones that direction instead of the 90-degree side on the computer and then straight into the headphones? Nathan, I don't know, dude. It's just how I got it set up. I like it that way. Actually, I take that back. I think the side is slightly shorter so it doesn't like bump into my collars and such. But I appreciate the attention to detail. Brian, good to see you. Good to see you. People ask me, why do I even wear headphones? And I don't have to. I just like to. In fact, I had a publicist, and she and I were working a bit together, and she's like, Chris, you have to ditch the headphones. And I'm like, no, I like my headphones. She's like, I don't care. You have to go with one of those like James Bond style earpieces, which I have. I hate wearing. The headphones are comfortable. I mean, these are like $400 headphones. I really enjoy wearing them. They're outstanding headphones. And it's way better than those those stupid James Bond things. Euron says, yeah, I totally agree with you about the economy. So anyways, back to this. I'm not calling for a crash, but I am saying that I don't see a bullish case here. Next post. This person says, Spy, I see the same narrowing leadership and poor breadth that all of you see. I think the market is due for a pullback, due/overdue for a pullback. And guess what? Mr. Market doesn't give a crap about you or I think, and only price will pay, which is what I've been trying to teach you guys, right? We want to see the 10 over the 20, price over the 50. We want to see prices going higher, but don't bet against prices, right? If prices are going up, do not get in the way. If it's going this direction, stay out of the way if you have a bearish sentiment, right? It'll turn. It'll tell you when it turns. That's what people want to do, right? People want to step in front of a trend and be that person who picked the top of the market, right? That is the fastest way to go broke. The fastest way, right? If it's in a strong trend, let that trend go as far as it can. The trend is your friend until it bends. It's an old adage. It's a cliche because it's true. Don't get in the way of this. Nathan says, I'm currently watching with the same pair. This is actually my second pair, Nathan. Quick side tangent. So my boys are both in Boy Scouts, and we went to a baseball game, a minor league baseball game. We were able to sleep down on the field, which was so cool. And I brought my headphones with me to that, but in the same bag, I also brought, I carry around giant jugs of water. I also brought a giant jug of water, and the lid wasn't screwed on tight, and the bag flooded, and it ruined my headphones. And I'm like, yeah, seriously? So I didn't get to sleep that night because I needed these to sleep anyway. And then I had to spend another $400 to get my new headphones. So I wasn't happy about that, but it is what it is. Tax write-off though. Okay, on to where we need to be with our market analysis. So one thing you get working with me is I love finance. This is what I live and breathe, right? Some people may live and breathe yo-yoing. Some people may live and breathe playing golf. Some people may live and breathe getting the stats for the NBA, whatever. This is my realm. So you're in the right spot. Welcome to the OVTLYR trading room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, I always like to say this is my style of trading with OVTLYR. OVTLYR is so cool because it gives you opportunities every single day, but this is the way that I use it. So I like to start with a top-down approach with the market, and I want to see in the market trend, I want to see some alignment, right? Bullish or bearish, I don't care, just pick one. 10 over the 20, price over the 50, which we have on a bullish trajectory on the SPY and the price. In the market breadth, however, we have the exact opposite. We have the 10 under the 20, price under the 50 going down, right? And this is nothing new. We've been seeing this for a few weeks now. So market trend is higher, market breadth is going lower, right? We've got 49% at the moment. So half of the stocks in the S&P 500 are below their own 50-day moving average. So to me, I'm not trading anything, right? That makes today a transition day. Hey, Sebastian, glad to see you. Glad to see you. That makes today a transition day, right? I'm not in the market. I'm waiting for valid market setups because I don't have the trend and the breadth together. There is this cool indicator inside of OVTLYR. Let me pop this. I'm not OVTLYR, but Trend Spider. Let me pop this open here. Now, this is a market breadth line, and it's pretty cool because it actually shows you the market breadth right? If it's moving up or moving down, it's the same thing as MMFI. But on MMFI, I can plot some chart lines on it, where on this particular indicator, I cannot do that. But you can see here, right? When they both align, like let's say, for example, this spot here, let me remove all my notes. Let's say this spot here, where you see the breadth start trending up and price start trending up, rocket ships. And it just makes it easy, right? When the stocks are trending up, the price starts trending up, just makes it easy. In fact, let's go jump over into the outlier signal right around that spot, October. I'm just curious. October 17th. Oh, I remember this one. This one I didn't take because the trend was going down. But check this out. As soon as the trend reversed, 10 over 20, price over the 50. So let's move it over here. About right there. As soon as price reversed and market trend was going up, look at how strong that is, right? That's why we wait. That's why we wait, because it just flows. It's easy pickings. It makes life so much easier because everything is trending in the same direction, right? It's like trying to row against the tide or row against the stream, right? Row upstream. That's so hard. Just turn around. Let it take you up the road. Let it take you down the stream. Easy cakes. Doesn't guarantee profits, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier. So, like I said, that makes today a transition day. I'm waiting for valid market setups as long as it takes. Let's jump over here. I do want to look at a couple picks inside of Outlier. So NVIDIA. The question was, which is why I put these up. Would you recommend ignoring the buy signals for now, then looking at market breadth? And he was one of the people who in 2022 got rocked, right? I had mentioned in yesterday's live stream about how so many people felt like geniuses in 2021. And I was one of those, right? I made 172.41% in 2021. And then they got rocked in 2022. Risk management didn't exist for a lot of people in 2022, and they lost a ton of money. There are a lot of YouTubers that I was following that quit making content because they quit making money. But yeah, we got a buy signal January 9th on NVIDIA. And so where I'm going with that is I would not recommend ignoring the buy signals if it fits what you like, right? If this is a stock that you're already trading, already following, by all means, if it sets up for you, go for it. Look at this NVIDIA. Holy moly. That's going to be such a top. This is going to be one for the record books when it does peak. Buy signal January 9th. There. And I know a lot of people thought on January 9th that move was already done. But in fact, that move was actually just getting started. Bam, up 30-something% in the span of 19 days. Get off. There we go. Another one, Microsoft, same thing. I saw somebody say, why are we taking Microsoft? Why are we seeing Microsoft picks in here? Right? That doesn't make sense. January 16th. Why take a Microsoft pick when the move was already made? And then you get another 5%, another $20 out of it. Let's look at Amazon. January 22nd. Oh, let me go to Amazon. January 22nd. Why take a Amazon pick when it's already up so much in the last few weeks? Well, because it actually is a pretty sick move right there. Of about 10% in the course of 10 days. So yeah, there's some huge moves that can be made out there. And so that's why I say this is how I trade with Outlier. It doesn't mean you have to trade this way. It's just how I trade. And if you see a stock that comes through that you like, that you want to trade, by all means, go for it. Keep your risk in check, right? I think that's awesome. Nathan says, yeah, I saw Starbucks post this morning and wasn't looking too great. The buy and sell signals, buy and sells don't seem to agree. That's okay, dude. Like I say, this is how I trade with Outlier. but there's always new opportunities that come every single day with OVTLYR, which is what makes it so freaking great. Let's just give this just a second here. I don't know if you can hear Maria vacuuming, but it's really loud. Okay. Yeah, we've got 24 on the list today for the bull list and 13 on the list today for the bear list. So that's the thing, right? You could be bullish or bearish and have a new opportunity pretty much every day. So I think it's pretty awesome. Let's head over to our final thoughts. Oh, yeah, by the way, the Secret Investing book, second edition, should be on Amazon now. Actually, let me see if it is there real quick. Amazon. There we go. No, it's still showing the first edition right now. Either way, I got my notice from Amazon that the Secret Investing book, second edition, is live. But you know what? Because you are a customer of OVTLYR, I'm going to give it to you for free. Inside the Discord, just head over to this section here, how to trade in 10 minutes. I give you literally every single thing for the way that I trade and some pretty sick bonuses, like your own copy of the second edition of the Secret Investing book. There's going to be a paperback version on Amazon, but you have to get it right now. You can start on that. Or the first edition, which the second edition is clearly better. I would just focus on that. Julian Komar. He says, start to write your rules down, right? Your rules may be different than mine, but just start there, right? A lot of you haven't even seen me make a single trade yet because I haven't traded since early January. I only trade 5 to 10 times a month. That's it. But when I do, I make some good money. Not every trade's a winner, but on the whole, that's how it's done. Because I write down my rules. I follow a predefined trading plan. I have a stop loss for every single position. And even if you put on a trade with OVTLYR and it just turns around and doesn't work out for you, that's okay. By all means, that's okay. Just know where your stop loss is going to be. Because you have to work on your mindset. You can't just put everything into one trade and be like, yeah, this is it. That's not the mindset of a winner in the market, right? It's not bet everything on red. It's not bet your house on black. No, take small strategic moves, have a plan in place, enact the plan. And stop blaming the market and others when it doesn't go your way. It's okay. A 50% win rate is awesome. Get ready for that. S-type. Get ready for that. It's going to happen. Stop taking spontaneous trades. My son, actually, let's take a look at that. My son was talking about, we're going to Disney World for spring break. Look at that. We're going to Disney World for spring break. And he's like, Dad, you should buy some Disney stock before we go over there. And I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't really fit my trading plan. So that would be a random trade, a spontaneous trade. So I don't think I'll be taking that trade. Stop switching your strategy daily. Daggum. Figure out what you're going to do and write down your rules and follow the plan. Get the likes up. And stop talking about your stocks. I thought that was interesting. Why would he say stop talking about your stocks? I don't know. I think is that let's say if I'm buying Disney, I've got an emotional connection to that. If I start telling everybody, hey, I bought some Disney stock. Hey, you should buy some Disney stock, right? Maybe that's where he's going with that. I'm not sure. But you don't want to have an emotional connection. You want to be disconnected from the results. When you're disconnected from the results, trading gets a hell of a lot easier because it's just like running a business, right? Mark Minervini and also William O'Neill in the How to Make Money in Stocks book talk about how you should treat trading as if you were running a store, right? Your good merchandise you put up on the shelf and you keep that for a while. Your bad merchandise that nobody wants, put it on sale and get it off the clearance rack and out the door as fast as possible. Treat your trading that way, and it gets a heck of a lot easier. Thank you all so much for coming to the OVTLYR Trading Room. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Talk soon.